Okay, right. I am just performing a, nearly fell off my chair there, a graphic stress test of lemans, because yesterday I watched some of the stream back, and just as I kind of suspected there might be, there's some graphic glitchy moments. We had some moments where there was a bit of a slideshow thing going on. So I've made a few changes. Give me a sec. I don't know why windows don't pop to the front. Some games they have these. It doesn't matter. Let me just announce this on my channel, on my Discord. So I mean, if anyone shows up that can give me some immediate feedback, that would be cool. Otherwise, I'll just have to watch the stream through again. So anyway, the changes I've made since yesterday is there's some. I managed to get some updated Nvidia drivers. I wasn't perfectly up to date. I think I was one behind. So I'm on the latest one, whatever that is. Is it 5? Well, let's not guess. Let me tell you what I'm on. So I am running as of today version 572.83. I have downloaded the latest Nvidia profile inspector. Is that what it's called? Yep. Made a couple of changes on that. Also made a couple of changes on the Nvidia control panel as well. And I've made a couple of graphic settings changes on this. So yesterday was pretty much, it wasn't all the time. Sometimes the performance was right there. Sometimes the performance was pretty bad. Not for me, but on the stream, it was just lagging a lot. It was like one frame every maybe 5 or 6 seconds. It was that bad. It was pretty bad. So I figured if we create some conditions here where there's a little bit of stress on the, let's go to Spa, where there's a little bit of stress on the game. Let's run GT3s today. I did my fair amount of hypercar yesterday. You run the McLaren? Got the Spa version here. I don't know what the difference. Ooh. No, no difference. Not that I can see. So we're just going to run. I don't know. Should we run? Why is there no P2s running? Should we run hypercars as well? Why not? Why not? I'm going to introduce a little bit of wetness. So let's start the practice session. I wish I could just drag that across. But let's, oops. So we're going to start the practice session just with normal rain. Is there just, okay, so we have drizzle, cloudy and light rain. Let's make the rain percentage chance 100, so we definitely start with rain. Oops, how did that happen? Right, okay, and we'll bring the temperature down to somewhere pretty cold, so it's going to make it slippy. And then we can make it go to drizzle with the temperature going up a little, say to 18. And then we can have, do we have overcast on its own? And we can raise the temperature even more. So it's basically, we're going to have a practice session that gets warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer. Then we can have some mostly cloudy, and then staying at 23 degrees, we can eventually go to clear. All right. I mean, why not, right? It's a stress test, so why can't we do that? So anyway, there's the weather, and that's it. So yeah, rain, going to drizzle, going to overcast, going to cloudy, going to sunny. I'll be in a GT3 car. There will be hypercars on the track, so I'm going to keep an eye on my mirrors. Right, let's see how this goes. I've capped the game at 30 frames. And what else have I done? Low latency setting is set to ultra, enabled and ultra. Preferred refresh rate is set to highest available. This is in the Nvidia profile inspector. And number of maximum pre-rendered frames is 1. Background application frame rate is 30. I think that's all the settings I made in the profile inspector. And then in Nvidia control panel, I set the frame rate cap to 60 again. And low latency was on ultra, and I think I set the one that says prefer maximum performance on the GPU. I think I set it to that because I was capping the frame rates, so I thought it'd be fine. Right, so we're going to have how many cars are we going to have here? So 19 hypercars and 14, so 33 cars. Okay, we had 53 yesterday. Oh, this is a lot more familiar. What tires am I on right now? Does it tell me anywhere? Let's have a look in my setup. I don't know if it's put me on wets or what. Oh, there we go. Oh, people are out on mediums. Yeah, did you see that? People are out on soft and mediums. Looks like the default is GT3s on mediums and hypercars on softs. In this weather. I'm going to stick wet tires on. I'm going to stick wets on. All right. Frame rates here is set to 28. What on earth is going on? I'm getting 28 frames per second. Hey Gray, how you doing, sir? Evening? Oh yeah, I suppose it is. 5:45. Wow, guys, I'm getting 27 frames per second. What's going on? Really trying to get on top of this. Visible vehicles only 25. Mirrors on. There's a real big problem here, you know, that you can't, there's a lot of graphic settings that you cannot adjust when you're in session. So we're going to have to leave the session, I think, unless this is going to fix. Oh my god, this is graphic intensive, isn't it? 21 frames per second. Is that because of the weather? That guy who's in 8th on the screen there, he's pitting, probably for wets. Oh, that's no good then. Alright. So let's get to the main menu. And I'm going to have to change all of my settings that are set to ultra down to high. Which will be a bit of a shame, but, you know, we need frame rates. So full screen is what counts here. We don't want any windowed mode or any such thing. Alright, so let's get all the ultras off. That's all the ultras. Shadow blur, set that to fast. That should be nice and quick. Oh, they do have presets. Ew. Okay, so nothing set to ultra anymore. Right. What happens if that doesn't make any difference whatsoever? I can't believe how unoptimized this is. I think it's down to the amount of cars, but even so, you know, it's... Oh, look, it's forgotten all my settings. Oh. It's not good enough, is it? Right, let's go to... Yeah, let's go overcast, light rain. Just overcast there. So if it's not going to remember my settings, what would be nice then is if it went and we were able to save this. These, like if I set this now, just save that as a preset. This is calendar, so this is like, this will change the weather to what it was on the day of the actual real race. Yeah, you can't save all of this. And that would be really cool if you could. Maybe we have to reduce the amount of cars on the track. I don't know. Let's see what the frame rate is now, and then we'll see what it is when we get on track. Sometimes it's nice to not cap your frame rates to 60, and then you can kind of see just how high you can make them go. And then you can cap them down. Because if you cap them at 60, let's say your graphics card can do 130 frames per second, and you cap it at 60, you're not stressing your graphics card out too much. Because I don't think you need anything more than 60. Certainly, I mean, sim racing, if you have a monitor with a higher refresh rate, sure, but you know, even like for sim racing, 60 frames per second is enough. Pretty sure I moved Le Mans onto my M.2 drive to try and get these loading times down a little bit. I don't think it's making too much of a difference. That's pretty slow. I actually enjoyed, there was some frustrating moments yesterday at Le Mans, but overall I did enjoy the run. There's certainly room to build on. Alright, let's see where we are now. Okay, 60 guys, 60, 60, 60. That's what I want to be. Alright, so let's not do any setup work. Oh god, what mode am I in? What preset mode am I in? I think preset 1 for my wheel, which is where I want to be. My wheel's turning correctly, from what I can tell. 90 degrees for me is 90 degrees on the screen, yes? Okay. Right. It's supposed to be raining. I'm gonna need to turn my volume down, that was loud. Okay, it's supposed to be raining, so... Oh, automatic. And my headlights. I've got my flasher, like, that's the get the hell out of my way. I think we're on dry tires as well. I think we're on, yeah, we're on medium tires. Oh, that's not going to be too friendly with the rain then. Feels okay at the moment. I guess the track isn't getting very wet yet. Right, if you're watching and you notice any icky frame rates or stutterings or slideshow, if you could let me know in the chat, that would be absolutely awesome, because then I would get some real-time feedback. I've actually got some setups for these cars now, but I haven't tried any yet. You know, fast setups, but I've not tried any. Ooh, that was a bit slidey on the front. I think the track is getting a little bit more damp. Hey, how you doing? Hold on. I need to get the chat messages made a little bit bigger. Hold on. A 15-minute delay. There shouldn't be. Make sure that you're live. So, for example, if it says underneath the video, underneath the live stream, there should be a live button, and you should either have a grey dot or a red dot next to the word live. If it's grey, it means you're not live. Which means you need to press the word live to make it go red. And if it's a red dot, it means that you're up to date. It could be that I don't have low latency set on. It actually does say YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I think I might know. Do I know the reason why that is? No, I don't. I've got nothing running that should make that happen. See, now I'm at the mercy of YouTube. I'm completely at the mercy of YouTube now. And there's nothing I can do about that. One moment. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. So wait a minute. If this was the case yesterday, then does that mean? Let me pit because I've got no control over my car here, and it's backing off. Does that mean that the issues I had yesterday could be YouTube related? Because that would really be bad. Let me just pop into the escape menu here if I can. I don't think. Oh, it doesn't let me escape from here. Wow. It doesn't let me escape to the pause menu from here. I have to go to start driving, I think. There we go. Wow, that sucks, doesn't it? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I'm not receiving any such issues in OBS. It's putting out 20 kilobits per second. Okay, now it says stream is healthy. That's really sucky, isn't it, though? Yeah, the 30 seconds bit might be down to the fact that I didn't put low latency, but oh no, low latency is on. It is on. Yeah, just make sure that it says, when it says live, underneath, if you put the video into a window instead of full screen, just make sure that when it says live underneath, that there's a red dot. Usually the latency is around 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds. It shouldn't really be as much as 30. I don't think I've got anything else running. The only thing that's running with graphics is OBS, of course, to display the stream. Right, let's see what happens now. Apparently I've got an excellent connection, so I don't know what's causing it because my bandwidth is plenty. So nobody's gone out on. I don't know if I can put my headlights on. Nobody's gone out on wet tires yet. Oh, thank you, you freaking idiot. Just AI, I gave them all that space to the right hand side and he bangs into me. What can you say? These cars feel really slow compared to the Hyper. Yeah, 20 seconds, yeah. Well, I'm at the mercy of YouTube for that. I'm going to let this guy through because he's just going to hassle me otherwise. Track's getting a bit slippy. It's crazy, you know. My last play of this was obviously in a hypercar, and I guess I must still have that in my muscle memory because this car feels like it's got no power. Like the Le Mans GT3s are not quite as fast as the GT3s that you would get in ACC, for example. I was driving that one yesterday. The GT3s in Assetto Corsa Competizione are faster because they are pure GT3s, where Le Mans GT3s are governed by a different set of regulations, so they're not quite as fast. I'm getting a lot of understeer though. But the track clearly, well, it doesn't look wet at all. It does tell you the track conditions. There you go, track is damp. So once it goes to wet, I'm going to have to come in for a change of tires. So my frame rate seemed to be at 60. Oh yeah, a lot of understeer. I'm just lacking grip. I'm on slick tires on a damp track. Ooh, okay. It is damp. So I believe that the times you're seeing at the top left of the screen is based on my category, my GT3 category only. It looks that way anyway. I might be wrong, but those car manufacturers all look GT3 to me. So as soon as the track condition changes from damp to wet, I'm going to have to pit for wet tires. Man, they always want to overtake you in the worst places. Like, just catch me on the straight, but no, they want to get me in Eau Rouge. Lovely. Oh, missed the curb, which made me miss that one. Yeah, it's pushing out wide. That's just a lack of front grip because of the track conditions. The rear end seems okay, but I am using quite a safe setup. But the rear end's not kicking out too much, so I've got some decent grip, and it's pretty cool here at 15 degrees. Oh. See how much rain builds up if I don't have the wiper on. Give me an indication of what the rain's like. It doesn't look like the water droplets in this game have got any particular physics. They don't slide across the... Like if I take a corner really fast, the water doesn't seem to slide across the screen. It's like in Flight Simulator it does. And I think in Assetto Corsa Competizione it does as well. I think so. I think the water has physics, and AC Evo as well I think does. I've set the fastest middle sector of anybody, yeah, in my class. Certainly not compared to the hypercars.
Lap 2.
Okay, so I'm 2 seconds off the ultimate pace in my class, but I'm not really I wouldn't say I'm pushing. I could do a push lap and we'll see what happens. I'm 2 seconds off the pace, so we could try a push lap. Oh, okay, back end got a little bit slippy there, but it was easy to control. Okay, so we're nearly 7/10 up. Stay on track, Rust. Kinda helps towards your lap time. Yeah, we lost some time there. The hypercars are not that much quicker on the corners, eh? But down the straights, they're gone. They just disappear. Okay, so we're 1 second up, and we're 2 seconds off the pace, right? Can I find another second on this lap? Oh, please don't deny me that lap. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we were 1.7 seconds up. I could have made that lap. I could have, yeah. We've lost over a second there. Freaking damp track. And it's not getting any drier either. Every lap I do, the conditions are going to be a little bit worse. I think I would have claimed the fastest time on that lap. I think so. Oh, we'll have another go maybe, if the track hasn't got much worse. Yeah, because look at the time now. We've gained a second again. Oh, you're pitting, are you? Well, never mind. Right, if we can get a clean lap,
2:36.85.
There's still maybe a chance for me to claim fastest lap in my category. That wasn't a great turn one though. I went a little bit wide. Oh, we're gone. Track's getting too wet. I was able to do that on the last lap. It's getting damper, 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 guys. I think maybe my window of opportunity to get a faster lap in has probably gone now. Yeah. Don't matter. How's the frame rates looking for you guys? Does it look smooth? I mean, yesterday my frame rates were kind of okay in places, you know. In other places they were normal, in other places they were dropping a little, but not too much. But on the stream playback yesterday, I think it was around 2 hours, 2 minutes in. Oh man, it was super bad. It was really super bad. And obviously, if that was happening to me in my game, it would have been completely unplayable. Hello, Scooter. Hang on, mate. I'll just read your message in a sec, mate. This track is getting a little bit worse. It's not raining too heavy though. I could probably go quicker on soft tyres. I could pit for some soft tyres perhaps before the track goes wet. I'm actually going to reduce my traction control. Even though it's damp, I'm just going to reduce the traction because it feels to me like we've got a little too much limiting on the rear. It's just limiting traction a little bit more than I would like. Now what's the grip here? Oh, okay. It got round, but it felt a little bit brown trouser. It was a little bit of a brown trouser moment, but it was there. I don't know what it's going to be like on the next lap. Test looks good. Ah, nice, awesome. Thank you, Scooter.
44.70.
Right, I want a tight corner here, tight entry. There we go. See, I put my foot down, and traction control is really limiting the power. I have to take it more cautiously there now. You see how we're losing delta time now going up the hill? The delta's dropping off. Okay, we've gained some, forget it. I was going to say it's because I was a bit more cautious, but it looks like we're okay. We're a tenth up. I need to clamber over these curbs. There you go. Ooh. Curbs in wet curbs are dangerous. Just trying to stay on the power as much as possible. So this delta time is 2/10 on top of the fast lap I did before, which was a second up at this point, wasn't it? So we're even faster now. I don't know why I just switched up to third gear there. And now we're losing. We've lost all that delta. I don't know why I upshifted there, didn't need to. I'm trying to be a little cautious, you know. Oh, you see, we were sliding. We are sliding, guys, big time. Yeah, the window of opportunity, the track's getting colder. The window of opportunity for the fastest lap, that's gone. That's gone. The track's much too moist. We need to find 1.1 seconds. How have I just posted the fastest middle sector? What? What? And we're losing time up the straight. Oh no. I want to be gaining up here instead of losing. We need to be minus 1.1, not minus 0.2. At least I'm not going to hit a hypercar here. Oh, Jesus Christ. The back end nearly went there. Hey, we're not far off, guys. 3/10.
Time 2.
There you go.
0.04.
Can we put up the split time, the gaps, please? 1.2. Oh, somebody's moved the goalposts. Track temperature is now down to 13 degrees. Oh my God. Seven-tenths down already. We're just losing time now. The grip just isn't there anymore on these tires. And putting on wet tires isn't going to make it any faster. We might get away with soft tires, because they do have more grip and they will heat up faster, but they wear out quicker too. Ferrari, oh! No chance, not in the wet. I was just about to say, Ferrari 499. Right, the track's still damp here. Let's get some soft tires on and give it a go. And let's drop some fuel out. Should we go with a Coach Dave setup? Look at the rear wing for default setup, 8.4. Watch it when I load up the Coach Dave preset, 4.4. And we're in the wet. Let's take it up to, let's go in the middle, let's go to 6. Rambam. Let's go here, right, and we want Let's take some energy and fuel out. Because it's not going to stay damp for long, it's going to get wet. Tires. Here we go. Oh, soft isn't an option on these cars. Oh. Well, of course, soft isn't an option. Medium and wets on the GT3s. Ah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Ah, yeah. Okay, traction control, slip angle, yeah, let's leave those as they are. Doesn't look too bad. Alright. This is a more advanced setup, but usually for the dry. Track temperature now 12.9 degrees. Oh, buddy. Do we still have time acceleration on times 10? Well, times 24 it was, wasn't it, that we put it on? I guess we must have. Yeah, it's getting dark really fast. Okay, so at least we've got new mediums on, but I wish we could have some soft tires, that would be cool. It's funny how we set it to light rain, but the track hasn't got completely wet, like there's no reflections. And of course we know that as the session carries on, the track is going to improve. There's literally no raindrops on the windscreen anymore. So even if the sun comes out and it's blue sky, it's going to take a few laps for the track to dry up. It's not going to dry up immediately. We might see a drying line appear at some point, but it's getting dark. I can't really make it out. I can feel more grip though. I've got more grip than I had before I came into the pits. I'm not saying that the track conditions have improved much. Maybe it's this setup, I don't know, but I've certainly got some better front end, and the rear end is stable as well. Blue flags, faster car approaching, and that means let the guy through, otherwise we'll slap you on the wrist. Oh, that was a little bit of a moment. Now Belgium, Spa, doesn't really have any proper night lighting around the track. I've got some in the grandstands there, as you can see, but that's pretty much it. Places like Bahrain, where it's set up to race at night, will have proper track lighting all the way around it, but Spa doesn't. Not to my knowledge anyway. Oh, there should really be some lighting there going into a Rouge. Yeah, I don't like this, guys. I don't like these conditions. Not the weather conditions, but I want it to be daytime again. Eau Rouge is a very fast, dangerous corner. Why don't they have some some lights there? So we don't get the turn-in point incorrect, like I just did. My turn point was all wrong and I ended up spinning. Don't give me any extra pressure, man. try. Like some of the visual aids that I use to tell myself where my breaking point is, I can't freaking see them in the dark. Oh, the back end is loose. I thought it was the case that throughout the session that the temperature would be getting higher, but it's actually dropping. Didn't we say that the temperature would go up to 23 degrees? Or didn't I program that in the second time around? It's supposed to be getting warmer. But you know why it is? It's because it's got to night time. We're not in the daytime anymore, so the track temperature's dropped. It's going to be tricky getting a clean lap in at night time on this track. I shouldn't have let this guy past. He's a GT3.
That time was a 3:11.74.
Where the hell does Spa or Rouge begin? See how the AI car caught up with me there? Because I had to back right the hell off to avoid spinning in the same place twice. This is not going to go well here. Track conditions are not good enough. Now there's no grip, man. What the hell was that red light? Fastest middle sector again. It's not that I've done it 3 times, it's just that the times that I've done it before weren't really counted, I don't think. Because wasn't the lap invalid? I don't know. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be faster. Especially when you've got AI crashing into you like this. You cannot give me a blue flag when I'm on a fast lap. The game just gave me a blue flag. What the hell is it doing?
Time 2:37.28.
You do not put blue flags out for drivers on fast laps. You just don't. No motorsport does that anywhere. If this was daytime, I would have much more of a chance of being quicker. Got a bit wide here. Okay, we're a second up, but now we're 2.3 seconds off the pace. So we've done enough to get what would have been pole position back before 10-15 minutes ago, but the goalposts have been moved since then because they have I'm 2.5 seconds up and I'm only 2.2 off the fastest GT3 car, so I am the fastest at the moment. How on earth did I stop the car from spinning there? I do not know. We went in too deep there, guys. Is it going to be enough for the fastest time?
That time was a
yes.
33.
Oh my god. Yeah, look at those bright lights there. Why can't we have those on Eau Rouge? Oh my god, guys. So we're fastest of the GT3s, at least that. Alright, hold on. So what are we on here? Lap 12. So if we go back, see, look, there's no back button here. We can't go back to lap 11. But if you go backwards, you can go forwards to lap 12. And if you can make any sense of that, good luck. Awesome video FPS. Oh, nice. Yeah, Spa's a good track scooter, definitely. Yeah, this McLaren, Aston Martin was definitely in my way. When did I overtake him? Was it here? That would have been brave. Yeah, I was, oh, here. He was too slow there, man. The guy was way too slow. The track's definitely drier, though. I mean, for me to just go I lost time in the last sector, but for me to go 2.4 seconds quicker just shows how the track has cleared up all of a sudden. See, the car engines, they like cold. They don't mind cold air. Engines like cold air going inside them. It's how they thrive. It causes a better explosion in the combustion chamber. Tires don't like cold. Tires like hot, so they can melt onto the racetrack. But engines don't like hot air as much as they like cold air. So yeah, you need kind of a medium temperature, don't you? So you can keep the tires fairly happy and keep the engine fairly happy. Compromise. And you can have situations where if you have a warmer climate, let's say, that the extra tire grip you'll get because of the warmer temperatures gives you, like, it might give you more lap time than the deficiencies that the engine has, because it's not breathing cold air in, you know what I mean? So let's say if you had an engine that's breathing in cold air, it might give you an extra half a second in your lap time over having warm air. But having warm air gives you better grip. Warm track temperature gives you better grip, right? The hotter the rubber, the better. And you might gain more than half a second. You might be 0.8 of a second quicker. So the warm air is giving you 0.3. Does that make sense? It does to me. Yeah, temperatures do matter. And like in the rain, you know, you've got generally a cold track temperature, because you have track temperature and there's air temperature, which can be two quite different things. Track temperature is what's going to relate to your tires, and air temperature, yeah, it's what's going inside your engine, because your engine needs two things, right? Fuel and air. And if it's cold air, oh yeah, loves it. All the better. I think when cold air hits the inside the combustion chamber and it sparks and it causes that bang, I think it gets more of a bang when it's cold air than it is hot air. I believe that is the case. But your tires don't have any grip in the cold. I wonder if the track, see, there's not much difference between the two here, but I'm just wondering whether the track temperature is going to go up. It's only 5% wet right now. So as you can see, we are fastest of the GT3 cars. Lap time is a 2:33. Look at the lap time of the slowest hypercar. Eek. What is that, 15 seconds difference? Yeah, it is. It's 15.2 actually. And they're on softs. Yeah, they're 15 seconds a lap faster. That's a hell of a difference. I'm 0.2 quicker than the next GT3 car, which is Francesco Castellacci. And that's this guy. We can't see through there. Oh, yeah, we can. We go to watch. There he is. So this is my second place guy in the Ferrari 296. But he's got, I was going to say he's got traffic, but not so much. They're just Le Mans cars, hypercars. So it's not a big issue for him. This is his inputs here. Be able to see how many G's he's pulling around corners. The speed, the revs, the gears. Throttle position. I think this is steering. Let's see when he takes this right-hander. Yeah, so this is steering input, I think. He's going to come up to a left-hander now, so that blue should go to the other side. Here's a left-hander coming up. There it is. Yeah, that's steering input. And then you'll have red here for brakes. And I don't think clutch should come into play. There will be a clutch, but it's sequential, so it's like it's so brief. You probably wouldn't even see it. So he's full throttle here. Didn't use a lot of brakes, eh? Look, just minimal brakes. Just touching the pedal. Typical AI. I have to press harder than that. Oh, there he goes. That's a big dumping of brakes there. Yeah, it's funny how it didn't keep my weather settings, but it remembered my 24 times time acceleration setting. Who else do we have? Giorgio Roda in the Mustang. Do we have any other cameras for this? Listen to this. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this engine. There's the reverb as it comes off throttle. I wish I could orbit around the car. Oh, blue light, blue light. American muscle, so you expect kind of gurgly engine sounds even with a GT3 format on it. GT3, I was going to say a GT3 engine, but yeah, it's still a Ford engine. It's got some really low bass sound to it, eh? The Corvette should be the same. Do we have any Corvettes around? Aston Martin as well. Any Ferrari hypercar? Oh, there's a Corvette. Not so gurgly, this one. Not so low and gurgly. The old Corvettes used to be, though. They used to have quite a low rumble to them. This one doesn't. Nope, not at all. Sounds like it's pretty high revving. What are we getting up to? Nearly 7,000 revs? Nearly? 668 I think he got to there. And the Ferrari 7.5 on the hypercar there. BMW. Yeah, quite a disappointing engine sound from those. Let's see what his revs get up to before he switches up to 6th. Where's his switch point? Is he even going to get to 6? He's not. Nope. That's surprising. God, it's you know, I just see that shot there. It's amazing how. I did mention it yesterday, but it really is amazing how small the hypercars are. Because when you look at them on their own, they look like they're kind of big cars. But if you put one up against this BMW, they're actually smaller. They're smaller than a BMW M4. But it doesn't look that way. Right, so it's 3 a.m. and as you can see by the minutes going by, it's definitely... Oh, I've been beaten, guys, by half a second. Right, we got to get out there. I'm going to go for the full Coach Dave setup now with the 4.4 wing. Let's get out there. Let's see if we can reclaim our fastest time again. We've been beaten. Half a second we need. Oh, let's go. Track is damp. It's cold again though. 10.7 degrees. Holy shenanigans. I know I went over the pits. I'm sorry. Give me a fine. 50,000 euros. Lap will not count. Well, of course not. It's an outlap. Why would it? Sorry guys, needing some water here. Okay. Let's get some temp in the tires. Oh, so many hypercars. I think we've just met the post office queue here. Okay, so quite understeery at the moment, but the tires are cold. Oh, I just had to get a sneeze in there. Oh, that sneeze has put me right off. Oh, wow. That was a loud sneeze. Right, hopefully we can get some grip on the tires. Grip. Yeah, I was hoping that daytime in the rain with like 33 cars that would stress test the sim and, you know, put my frames per second to its limit, so to speak. And what I don't need though is YouTube telling me that my stream health is not great. Oh, these tires are still showing blue, but I'm going to be relying on some grip on the next lap though. I'm quite happy with this Coach Dave setup. It does feel okay. It is a faster setup. Yeah, who am I giving way to? It's a hypercar. Go on then, before you ruin my lap. Right, anybody else? That blue flag should disappear the moment I cross the line. Thank you. Thank you for ruining my lap on the first corner. We're already 3/10 up though. I would have been faster had I not had to clash with the Hyperboy there. Oh yeah, a lot more grip now. So what do we need? 0.5 seconds. Well, I've already got 0.6. That was very sketchy there. All I can just hope for is that the track has improved enough for me to keep improving this lap. Because we've lost time. Yeah, I knew I was going to go wide, but I refused to lift off the throttle. I refused because I didn't want to lose any more time. And I took the gamble. I thought, if we make it, we make it, and if we don't, well, obviously we don't. Some gambles pay off, some don't. I knew we were going to hit the curbs, I didn't think we were going to spin out. I'll let you go if you promise to fuck off up the road and don't get in my way on my lap. Deal? Okay. I'm surprised how understeery the front end of this car is though.
Lap 2:42.45.
Wow, we went wide. I had to hesitate a lot on the throttle there. And the fact that I'm gaining in delta time shows how slow I must have been on that corner on my fastest lap. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see in the dark, guys. How did I get hit? I was off the track. How did a car that's supposed to be on the track hit me while I was off the track? I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, I can't do it in the dark, guys. I can't see my points, my turn-in points. The turn into Eau Rouge there has to be spot on. If you fuck up the left-hand part of Eau Rouge, then you're going to screw up the middle and the exit, and that's what happened. But it's getting lighter, so 13 minutes to go. Maybe the next lap will be better. Visibility through Eau Rouge is really, really bad. And even now that we're running on high beams, it's just not good enough. But the daytime is coming, man. So I should be able to see my corner entry better. Don't think I picked up any damage. It's not reporting any on the car graphic. And I've got to stay on it on this lap because I've got a GT3 car behind me. And I don't want to have him neither catch up nor go through. It's not like I'm going to run the race or anything, I don't think. But I would just like to reclaim my fastest lap, which I am now 7th fastest, but I'm only 2 seconds off. Can I claim 2 seconds back? Man, these lap times are dropping, aren't they? Yeah, that rear wing that I put on, 4.4, that's causing me the problem. I need it back at 6.4, I think. I'm running it a little bit too low for comfort. Okay, this is a lot better now. Why am I always getting screwed on at the beginning of a brand new lap? It's always at the beginning, so that like I've got to do the whole lap again to get a fresh one in. I mean, it's bad if you get screwed at any point in the lap, but the beginning's just the worst. Because like you've only just started. The hypercars are going to have to make their own way past me. Right, so we've got half a second to make up before we can start finding 2 seconds. I don't have a lot of faith in the back end of this car at the moment. Tell you what they didn't have on the weather, you know, all those different settings, rain and drizzle and blah blah, they didn't have random, you know, like a preset for random weather, so you just didn't know what it was going to be. The thing is, most teams in top motorsport, they know the weather forecast anyway. Man, we're still down on time here. So we found about 1.2 seconds.
That time was a 2:32.34.
Right, no hypercar on that lap. What do we need? Wow, we still need 2 seconds? Christ. What kind of pace are they setting here? Oh, you see, I was so long off the throttle. How did we... Ah, the guy who's in first place has put in a quicker lap. That's why. That's why, because we should have been about half a second off the top time, but somebody's gone even quicker. Okay, so we only need another half a second on this lap, guys, and we can be quickest. Oh! Oh, shit. The back end just disappeared. Yeah, we lost some time there. Have you noticed how a hypercar always overtakes me at that point of the track? For the last 3 laps, I think it's done that. So the track has gone from damp to low grip, which I suppose is meant to be an improvement. Oh, I really want to use the C word, guys, I really do. We've got the time, don't we? Yeah, we've got it. Can we hold it? Oh, a nice entry. Come on, turn. Yes! Yes! Yes!
That time was a...
Boom! Half a second quicker than the guy in second place. Oh, and we've got way too much fuel on board as well. When I went to the pits, it must have filled me up again. I've got 78% of energy, man, compared to these guys at 9%. Oh. I suspect as the track is still drying up, though, I don't know how much it's going to improve in 6 minutes, but... Oh, there's your temperatures, look. Okay. So yeah, we might still get beaten, but we are pretty much, if you forget hundredths of a second, we are 0.5 faster than the guy behind us. I was slower. Oh, look at the difference there, man. 1.3 seconds slower in the first sector alone. This guy's on a really fast lap right now. That's this guy. He's on a really quick one, guys. Can we watch him and see his time on the screen? No, why? Why can't we see his time, guys? Why? Oh, he's got traffic. He's in traffic. He has to beat my 107 then. Please don't. He's got masses of traffic though. He's screwed. Wow, 1.3 seconds quicker in the first sector. Is that just track conditions, or I might just, look at these, they're all in the 39s now. I was nearly 41 there. Yeah, look at that, man, 109. I think these guys are in traffic. I want to see what he's going to get. Yeah, he's screwed, absolutely screwed. 2.8 seconds he lost. He's not going to go quicker than me, but their first sectors, oh my goodness, 39.6. Should I go again? Is it really improving that much, or do I just suck at it? I wonder what his final sector's going to be. Is he in traffic now? No, not really. Unless, is that a Mustang behind? Or BMW? I can't make out. It's a Mustang, yeah. So he doesn't have traffic here. He's put in a 41.3 and I did a 41.2. Right, I want to see what his first sector's going to be again. I don't think he has traffic. I can just about see through the screen. If he gets into the 39s again, I'm going out. It's got three minutes to go, 3.5 minutes to go, and it's a 2.5 minute lap. I better go now. We go now. Otherwise he won't get the outlap in. I don't have a long time. I've got about 30 seconds to spare here. See, I've been very cautious through Eau Rouge because of the back end being slippery. I'm going to have to throw caution to the wind, I think. And it's like do or die, right? If we spin out, we spin out. If not, well, we just try and go for it. So I'm going out just in case Castleford improves, or the guy in third place, Hirayu, what's his name? Hirayu, in case he improves. It feels like there's more grip now though, it does. Not a great deal, but I do feel a little bit more grip into the corners. And I know that because I'm not having to stay off throttle for so long. Right, 1 minute 20 of the session to go. All I have to do is cross the line before that time runs out. Okay, a little bit of understeer there, which is different. Alright, here we go. We just got to monster this lap, guys, and it's do or die. Keep an eye on the delta in the top right. So we're down a couple of tenths. Okay. Right, Eau Rouge, here we go. Just pushed it. Look at the time going up, look at the delta going up now. We're nearly a second faster. Car's a little bit skittish still. Trust the car, Rusty, trust it. We are 1.5 seconds up on our best lap. The grip is holding on the front. Come on, baby. Come on. We're 2 seconds quicker. Castellacci hasn't crossed the line yet. He hasn't got the checkered flag. So he's still on a lap. Oh my god, I barely lifted. Oh. Oh, the downshift from second to first didn't click in as I wanted it to. That we were compromised on that chicane there, big time. We lost half a second, guys.
Time 2:28.28.
Oh! We're not fit. We're not fastest. Oh yes, we are. Oh my god. Erwin Bastard got into second place by, he's a second quicker than me, but I lost half a second on that last chicane. So yeah, I would have been a second and a half quicker rather than a second. So my lap time would have been a 2:27.7 had I not gone too deep. And I braked earlier. I braked about, I don't know, 10 meters earlier into the final chicane so as not to make a mess. And it didn't turn in very well. And then of course I was compromised on the left hand last corner. I lost a lot of time. But it was still quick enough. We had another half second in us. Oh my god. What, you can't eat and watch the stream at the same time? Hold my beer. I do that. I eat and watch streams at the same time. It's the best way to watch streams when you're having some food. Well, what do we do now? Is my stress test over? Qualifying. I don't really have it in me to do a qualifying session. Yeah, I'm gonna abort because I want to just test something else out quickly. Let's try a different track, but let's make the weather a bit more horrible. Let's go into Lagos, which is in Brazil, and oh yeah, there is only the one layout. Let's pick Porsche 992. It is a 992, isn't it? I know they're all classed as 911s, but isn't there a 992? I think so. Yeah. You can have Porsche 911 997, Porsche 911 992. Pretty sure that's what this is. I'll soon know by looking at the rear lights, but I'm pretty sure it is GT3R. Okay, let's try the Porsche, and we want quali, weather, overcast and heavy rain. In other words, shite. No hypercars, just GT3s on this one. Although that if I do that only puts 14 cars on the grid though. Yeah, let's put those on as well. So we're gonna definitely have to be on wets now. This middle twisty sector that you see there, that M shape in the middle, that's kind of where I'm best on this track. Autodromo. It's not Jose, is it? In Portuguese, it's Jose, isn't it? Jose Carlos. Is it Pace or Pache? Jose Carlos Pache. Joseph Charles Pace. Oh, right. Just another stress test then. Oh, man. Didn't do too bad. fastest of the GT3s on a track that was improving the whole time. And because this one is starting with heavy rain, I think it's going to be kind of the same here as well. We're just going to have a track that's improving. Because I think if I saw the weather forecast properly, it does turn into just heavy cloud later. But it's going to be interesting to see where the frames are here. Erwin Bastard. Mr. Bastard. Okay, so I'm still reporting 60. Okay, I want to see other cars. I want to see what the situation is. Right, who's on track? Antonio Fuoco. Oh, I thought he was out on track. Said he wasn't in the pits anymore. Alright, let's go on board with this dude. Okay, so this is the rain situation. And your tires? Driving with a Cadillac. You can't cross the line yet? Now you can. You can go to the left, mate. You've got plenty of time. Oh. You had plenty of time to pass him. Okay, so this is the kind of weather we're looking at. Is there any spray off the tires? Not really. I think this game does have spray. I think so. Nobody's on wet tires. Say what? Why don't people use wets? How have I got rain on my windshield when I'm inside? Track slightly wet. Alright, so let's go for the more risky frisky Coach Dave setup. Alright, Porky. Oh, I'm actually not sure if that's a 992 now. I think so. Oh! Okay, steering is quite light. That either means super duper power steering or no grip. Now those pink lights, I forgot what they were. I think it's traction, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Track is now wet. Great. Now it's wet tires time. And I've only just come out. Right, how do I do my tire change? There we go, new wets. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure all this out. I can't do this while I'm driving. So we're pitting for wets and less fuel. My frame rates are holding at 60, so I guess that's good on the stream as well. Yeah, there's no grip at all. Oh yeah. Zero grip, zero grip. Oh my god. Yes, I pit now, I have zero grip. No grip, pitting. Where's the speed line? There, what is it, 60? Where's my pit box? All the way down there. Yeah, we've got cars on wets now, you can see on the leaderboard. Oh, they have to push me back, don't they? Oh no. If that was in the race, I would have lost time. Fuel cannot be removed during a pit stop. Great, so we've got full tank of fuel. Okay, more weight, more grip. I hope we're on wets now. Yeah, we are. It says it. Oh, still not a lot of grip. Cold, wet tires. So this is windscreen wiper on slow, is that what this is? I'm not sure whether this is my first time in proper wet conditions in this game. So I don't really know. I think it is. I don't really know what to expect here. Alright, let's see where we end up. This will be interesting. How many cars set their times when the track was a little bit drier? Which means their lap time is probably going to be unbeatable. Did anybody manage to get a lap in before the track went fully wet? Come on, matey, I can keep up with you through the corners. That's embarrassing. I'm keeping up with a hypercar in the wet here. Getting away now, are you, buddy? Fastest in the middle sector. I told you I was quick there. Now, can I hold it enough? I'm just going to go full throttle. Hope the car grips. and nobody hits me.
Lap 151.78.
Yes, we're fastest in our class by 0.1 seconds. Just under a tenth and a half faster. Let's see if I can find some more grip here. We're 6 tenths, 7 tenths up already. Oh, please hold on. Not focusing on anything except where my car is in relation to the curbs. I think we're purple in sector 1, yes. I can see a purple marker in my peripheral vision. Okay, we've gone purple in sector 2 as well. Can we make it a purple sector 3? I don't know what my delta is. I haven't even looked. 2.1. Oh, Jesus.
Time 1:49.
Woohoo!
5:9.
Triple purple. Oh, remind me to take off time acceleration. It's getting dark already. Man, we're 2.3 seconds quicker than the guy in second place. Yeah, I lost too much time there. I tried to brake a bit later. Didn't work out. I don't know whether the track's getting even wetter or what, I don't know. Come on, Mustang. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Oh boy. The collision physics on this game really suck, you know, though. Like, if you make full frontal collision with the back of another car, so like exactly straight on, it wants to spin me either to the left or to the right. When in reality, that wouldn't happen to you. You'd just bump into the car in front. You wouldn't spin around. You'd both stay straight. Well, the car in front might have a little spin, but the car behind wouldn't. I'm not sure why it does that on these physics, but it's wrong. Yeah, we've lost all the lap time now because of getting past this Porsche. Well, night time happened quickly. Yeah, we're losing lap time by the corner. So the track has definitely got wetter. Yeah, I've got too much traffic now. They're all screwing me over. The AI have got no pace at all in these conditions. I've lost 2 seconds by being behind 2 AI cars. But I think the weather now is worse than what it was 2 laps ago. Because I can't make up time in any corner now.
Time 1:52.31.
Difficult to spot the place where I need to be on the track. See, just in that chicane alone, we're dropping delta time. I don't care if you screw the lap up. Even if I push harder into these corners, it's not helping. The car wants to break loose. Yeah, we're second down. I'm not driving any worse than I was 2 laps ago. I don't think anyone's improving lap time now. Now we're a second off.
Time 1:50.62.
Yeah, no point pushing for another lap. We cannot go quicker now. Wait, what's this? Mediums? I was on wet tires for sure. 100% I was. It said it on the thing. It said it on the graphic I was on wets. If I was on mediums, I wouldn't have got that time. So do you remember when it was dry and in Spa and the hypercars were 15 seconds quicker? Well, look at the gap here, 1.2, and I'm even faster than this dude in the hypercar. How's that happening? I've got a hypercar behind me. Oh, okay, make that. Well, they're improving a bit now, I think. I've got I've got 4 hypercars. 4 hypercars behind me, but these 2 have not set times yet. I think is he on a lap? He's not. Okay. And who's the other guy? They still have time to go out. Okay, that's better. Now Antonio's gone faster. By 2.1 seconds. Ignore this. I think it's just because I've come into the pits and they put me on mediums. So Conway and Bortolotti are the only 2. He's in the pits. Conway looks like he's just coming out. You've got a lap time to do now, buddy. You've left it late. He hasn't even put in a lap time yet, this guy. Yeah, you left this a bit late, bud. You better hurry up, you're going to get traffic. Oh, it's only GT3. Oh, I've just remembered. Was it? I wonder. I remember on one of the sims I had, I think it was this one. On the replays, the car was going forward and then jerking back a little, going forward and jerking back a little, like as if it was network lag. Was that this sim as well? Because it looks like that's gone as well now. I'm maintaining 60 frames for sure. So just turning those ultra settings down to high has made a massive, massive difference in frame rate. That was a nice shot, by the way, that camera shot of the car just whizzing past. Yeah, no night lighting around this track either. We have to go to Bahrain for that. In Bahrain, the track's lit up like it's daytime. It's weird having those reflections on the roof. It's disorienting a little. He's struggling a little bit. Oh yeah. Can you beat my time? Are we in a Toyota? I'm sure that sticker on the wheel arch said Toyota Gazoo Racing. Let's see when the light hits it again. If there is any light going to hit it again. There it is. I think it is a Toyota, you know. Where can I find out? Apart from here. Mike Conway. Yeah, Toyota. There you go. Alright, Mike. Show us what you got. It's amazing that we don't have their lap times here. This is replay. Oh, this is live. Okay. So does that mean he's put a lap time in already, or my frame rates now are suffering. 30, 34. Okay, here's your stress test right here then. 30. Oh boy, oh boy. And this isn't one of those sims where it can set up the graphics settings automatically for you based on a benchmark. It won't do it. It doesn't have that facility. Yeah, just that moment there, we had some frame rate issues. Now we're back to 60 again. 30. Funny how it's 30, isn't it, and not 31 or 29. I don't have VSync on at all. Well, it's better than it was. Okay, he's gone up to second place. Is the track improving then? 40% wet. I should have taken note what it was when I came to the pits. Are we still quickest? Yeah, we are. By less time, I think, now though, right? 49.5, 2.5 seconds. Oh no, it's about the same actually. Yeah, we're still ahead by 2.3, I think. Yeah. Oh, slightly wet now. Should I switch to medium tyres? Or is it too early? Everybody else is still on wets. I think it is still wet weather. Should we go for another one? I don't know. Just for fun. I'm going to reduce the traction just because we were on traction 4 for wet. So now traction 3 for slightly wet. Sure. Oh, Jesus, hell. These tires are really cold. I've got no grip on them at all. I'm on mediums. Oh, Jesus bollocks. I'm on mediums. Why? So why does it say wet on the dashboard? Is that an advisory? Why did they put me on mediums? I never asked for them to switch the tyres over. What are you doing, you crazy muzzers? So when it says wet on the dash, that must just be an advisory or something. Like, these are the tyres we think you should be on. Trying to find where the grip is, really. Oh, I have to back off twice through that corner. That's not a good sign. The back end's got no grip. It just wants to break free. Yeah, the back end is really loose. I'm going to get that traction back up. We're going to get done for on this lap, are we? No? Oh, lap will not count. Did you mean the previous one or this one? That force feedback just destroyed my wheel. 6/10 down already. I braked super early there. That was, yeah, forget that. I can forget the lap. I don't know. I braked like 150 meters before I needed to. It's just confusion in the dark, really. I'm not really sure where I am. So let's, I don't know, I want to do a reset here, a proper reset. So 149. Let's do a reset here. 149.589. Okay, we're doing a full reset here because it wasn't my plan that there was not going to be nighttime involved, so we're going to have to cancel that and stop it from happening. I was okay racing at night around Le Mans, but that's only because they have proper night lighting on that track. And on this one, they got shit all, nothing. So all right. So obviously because of the circuit conditions now, we're going to be a lot faster, but I just want to know where I am. Okay. This should be a bit more agreeable. So no rain. So the frame rates in the replays, I've got no excuse to not stay at 60. Okay, it's not going to get dark for at least 10 hours, so I think we're fine. Right, so in these conditions, 1 minute 49.5 should be easy to beat. Okay, where's my... show me my setup, because I don't know what the traction settings are. Actually don't. Okay, now if you don't mind to show me my car setup. Right, TC4. Okay, and brakes is 7. Okay. Right, we're not on wet tyres by any chance, are we? It's not that I don't trust it. Gran Turismo mode. How people can drive from this view, I have no idea. Dynamic bonnet camera. Ooh, mamacita. Okay, I think that was just did a little bit too much trail braking there, and the back end didn't like it. I don't know why I braked so late there. Let's just say it was for science. That's always a good excuse. Man, this thing is turning. Jeez. It's got some front end on it for a Porsche. Just a little bit of lift off on the throttle. Kicks the back end out. Just enough. Ooh. Corrections were needed. Right. Oh, it's so leery on the back. No. At the moment, the back end of this car is having a little argument with the front about who should be first. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, the back of the car wants to be in the lead. It's over-rotating. Be patient, hypercar, be patient.
Lap 141.77.
Blue flag, get him out the way. Move. Do you know what why doesn't the AI respond to blue flags? There's no point the game putting them in. Sorry, no point developers putting blue flags into the game if the AI are not going to obey them. Completely pointless, wasted programming time. Blue flags mean he has to move over and let me through. And he has not been cooperative at all. We lost a shitload of time on that lap. Even though we're fastest by quite a way, we still lost a lot of time there. How the hell have they managed to have the AI ignore blue flags? How did they not program that in already? Fighting this car the whole time. the hell did we lose delta time there? We should have been up.
That time was a 140.16.
Oh, the back end of this car is too loose. I think I need to add a little bit of rear wing. Yeah, this lap time is already busted. I've got no confidence in the rear. You're not entitled, hypercar, just because you're faster. You're not entitled to ruin my lap. Even with the fastest middle sector, it's not enough. Okay, so I need that rear end settling down.
139.13.